The kidney has a very special place in the heart.
Hey peeps, it's your girl Blessed Gaza Diva and welcome back to the Blessed Gaza Diva channel. It appears that Bunting had his full dose of politics yesterday. He took to his Instagram about the US political race and Joe Biden winning, and then he took to his Instagram about Lisa Hanna and Mark Golding of the PNP electoral or presidential race. Now that got overshadowed by the US whole election, but we have you covered. So Bunting took to his Instagram again, and he basically was not pleased with what happened, and he had several things to say. Also, we're going to talk about Vybz Kartel and Squash reacting to the US presidential election race. Let's get into it.
You're not like anyone else. You find the way you are. Did you do this all yourself? A smile ignites the room. Sending us up to the time, you know it's Kartel. Representing for Blessed D, Gaza Diva. I'm out.
So Squash posted this video on his IG yesterday.
The kidney has a very special place in the heart.
He titled it, "Fully Dance, Thugs, We Out," and a bagger laughing emoji. And you can see that Real Gold God and several other celebrities are reacting and commenting on it. Matt, tell you, seriously, Trump really needs some serious education. The man said the kidney has a special place in the heart. Now, had he been communicated that, listen to me, the kidney is so important that in the heart you have to care about it, but it's not that. He blatantly was mixing up the two organs and not even sure where it is. And for those of you who don't know, he is not the sharpest tool in the shed, and he is not the brightest candle either. So add or take away what you want for that. Then we run over to Vybz Kartel, and Vybz Kartel had this to say. Now, you can tell me down below if you think it has to do with the US or it has to do with the PNP presidential race. I am not sure. Personally, I don't know if Vybz Kartel having much affiliation with the United States or care too much for it, but it can and might just be for it, because Vybz Kartel, whether he is associated with the US or not, he has always been very vocal about things of this nature. So I'm not too sure, but you can tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section. So Vybz Kartel took to his story and he wrote, "Even if a dog or a cat should become president, black people will still suffer and everyone else will still prosper, because black people want a savior, everybody else wants power. Hashtag save yourself, or you see what." Vybz Kartel being vocal again. Nothing new. Vybz Kartel has always spoken his mind. He has always expressed himself. But tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section about if you think it's for the United States or you think it's for the PNP residential race. Why? Because Mark Golding has oftentimes been considered or looked at as white. But that aside, tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section and we can have a discussion as per usual. Now we're going to skip over to Bunting and what Bunting had to say about the presidential race and what Bunting had to say about Lisa Hanna losing the presidential race. Now, I don't care for politics one way or the other in Jamaica, nor do I care for politics internationally, but I will have a say, especially when I say the character of someone is very important, and the character that was over there leading certain things, you know. But again, that's a whole different story. So let's find and get into the post with Bunting and what he had to say. So let's take a look at how much Lisa Hanna lost by and how much Mark Golding won by. So the PNP vote. So yesterday was a presidential election and the PNP votes. The winner was Mark Golding. His votes were 1740 and Lisa Hanna's 1,444. And you can easily do the math. He won the electoral vote by 296. Now, the electoral votes, for those of you who down below in the comment section, as I say, I don't really understand this politics things too much, but you can see, I don't know if these votes are from the public or these votes are from persons within the party, but you can tell me down below in the comment section. Now, so Mark Golding won by 296. Bunty Killer clearly was not pleased by this, so Bunty Killer wrote, "Congratulations, same way, my friend, at Lisa Hanna MP. Great run. Are you the people them say? Him can't beat bro. So I hope him and Bunting who lost because too much stunting can buy out the Jamaican like them buy out the PNP party." And this is why I'm saying it's probably electoral vote within the PNP camp itself, because as Bunty Killer is alluding to here, them buy out the PNP party. Then this female responded, "I do not speak on behalf of any party, and I believe that Lisa is strong in her own right. But do remember that she won her seat only by 31 votes. This serves as a reflection of the confidence her constituents have in her as a leader, thus the result, in brackets, just a passing thought." Bunty Killer then responded to her, "If all the others did won by 32 votes, they would be in the House. Andrew won his first term by 1 seat. Margin means nothing. A win is a win. Simple. Jamaica people now want to see him. Oh, please, easy term for bro God." And then a few persons responded. The young lady clearly don't want to war with Bunty. She said okay, and then a few others responded. "Real talk, General. The country already let the PNP know that is young people we need. Now them put back an old man," Mark Golding is the reference here, "to run against bro God. Shakes my head." And another said, "As usual, always talking facts, killer." A lady then, and someone then responded to the lady, "Lady, you need to stop. Say Lisa only win her constituency by 32 votes. In 2016 general election, Labourites only did win by 1 seat. It doesn't matter how you win. It doesn't matter how you win. A win is a win, period. If she have lost by a vote, she wouldn't be the MP today date. A win is just a win. Remember that." Then another continued, "That's right, Bunty Killer, and yes, it surely ensures a good 20-year stint. People them sell out, but them soon see the play out." So pretty much this lady is saying them can go on with them foolishness, them buy out the PNP electoral vote, but them can't buy the people them, and the people them sell out. So naturally, Andrew Holness is going to hold this seat for the next 20 years without any problem. Then another person responded to the young lady, "Lisa never lose her seat, but PJ did lose his seat, and yet still he became the prime minister. Talk with value when you're talking." Then the woman responded, "It was a comparison of two PNP contenders and not a contention to evaluate how and if a seat was won. Moving a safe seat to marginal seat is a reflection of the confidence your constituents have in you. This is an observation of the data. 5,500 compared to 31. Her seat is normally won by way much more. Anyway, I trust that with the loss, she will evaluate the variables and rise." Then someone responded and said, "But Lisa is not young. When she win Miss World, me I did baby." Someone responded to him and said, "Okay, maybe that just means you're very young. Lisa is about 45 to 46. I'm sure Mark Golding is much older. If people did want old people, they would vote for Peter Phillips because I'm sure he's a wise old man." And it continued and it went on. Just one more I wanted to touch on when someone said, "What Lisa won was an onslaught staged by the JLP, and she survived, unlike many in the party. I know you said you are comparing the two of them, but here is some context. Michael Manley won his seat by 43 seats, and we know that history. Bruce never had a seat, but we also know that history. She lost this race in a party that needs healing, and she will still be a part of the healing with or without the leadership position. We will overcome." So basically, that person is saying that whether or not Lisa won, she's still a part of the party, and we still have something to live off of. All I have to say about this local politics or this political race, I'm not really business in a politics, but Bunty a talk about it. So you really have to sit down. Once Bunty a talk about it, you can sit down and evaluate it a little bit. So Bunty Killer basically I say, Mark Golding and Bunting buy out the PNP electoral vote. Now, me no know nothing about politics, as me tell you. I'm not really follow up them money. But I knew, and I think Mark Golding and I think Peter Bunting and Mark Golding were business partners. They had some financial services. And you can tell me down below in the comment section if that's not the case. So in essence, it's like Peter Bunting didn't get a seat, but he has a seat through Mark Golding. That is what I gather from Bunty when Bunty said that him and Peter buy out the electoral vote. They are wealthy. It was a financial service, and I think it was a bank, and I think it crashed. But I heard that they kept the spoils from all the disaster that happened to the individual payers or the persons in that scheme. And you can tell me down below in the comment section. Personally, for me, I think Jamaican politics is a joke. I think it's rubbish. I think it really can be rigged. And I think that the political swayers have hands to put it here and put it there. And because of that, I can't really say that politics in Jamaica is fair and just. No, politics everywhere in the world is not fair and just. But I can say to you, from you say Bunty take this up on him hand and him passionate about it, then probably him really I think to himself, say, them two man, yeah, I try fight out she, when I she the people them want to even be a contender in the future, and them a fight out she, and I put in themselves. That being said, Lisa Hanna, this my artist, so me no really have not much to say about she, but if they were to elect somebody that the people would go for, more than likely, they would have sense for forward for she, because the people them like her. Me don't know why, but then like her. Maybe me and one of them who did like her until she diss my artist, but I saw it go. I have to call a spade a spade. But yeah, this Vybz Kartel, you know how it go for me. Anyway, tell me your thoughts down below in the comment section. Tell me if Bunty Killer has a point. And tell me if you think Mark Golding has the ability to beat bro whatever in a competition. Cause one bro God, daddy one, I'm out.